We've just gone through brand and long-term vision, who to serve, how to price your product and service, and the $100,000 per month while working 4 hours per week or less as an online coach. Now we're at optimizing your service delivery section. So the right platform for you, I would always say try different platforms for yourself and see which one you prefer, and do it not only from the coach's perspective but from a client's perspective as well. So for health and fitness coaches, there's TrueCoach, there's Trainerize, there's Google Sheets. There are plenty more, but I've only added those that I've used. So I prefer Trainerize over TrueCoach. That's just my personal preference. And then business and other kind of stuff. So for my online coaching clients, I use Notion and High Level. So High Level is more of a CRM at the moment. It's just where I keep the emails, I send the newsletter and so on. But Notion is where I have everything for my programming. I know some health and fitness coaches who use Google Sheets and Notion as well. So again, test it out. There's no one best way. There are different kind of apps, different kind of systems but they have to work for you. And again, it's just a preference thing. So if someone says you that this is the best thing for the application, test it out yourself just to see what works better for you. Then you have risk management, so communication. There might be situations, especially if you're growing quite rapidly and you might want to shift from one application to another, let's say from Trainerize to TrueCoach, and all of your communication was on Trainerize. So you don't want to lose all of that communication. You want to keep your communication on a separate application that is dedicated to communication. That can be Slack, Discord. I'm currently using Telegram, but I'm going to switch to Slack in the future once I start building a community, because I'm only working one-on-one with people now. So that's why you kind of mitigate those risks. And what can happen, so I need to move to another platform, but I can't. All of my client payments or communication are on here. So if you want to move from TrueCoach to Trainerize and your payments and communication is on TrueCoach, well, tough luck. So that's why that's even the bigger one, risk management with payments. Payments is the biggest part of your business. Like, you need money to sustain that business. And let's say, imagine you took the payments through Trainerize. What happens then is, once you want to move to a different platform, if you do decide to move, you have to move all of your payments, and that's going to be pain in the, So you want to keep your payments on a platform that is dedicated for payments, which is Stripe. The Stripe is the best solution for payment processing. It's like the biggest platform in the world. So use Stripe and you won't have that issue. I do have to mention, a worthy mention of PayPal. Don't use PayPal. In my experience in business, so what happened was, once we started scaling like really rapidly, what happened is that we received an email saying, we are going to put a reserve on your account, like a rolling reserve. So at one point we had over $200,000 just frozen on PayPal. We couldn't do anything with, and that hit cash flow pretty hard. Another thing is, once you start scaling, you're going to see like your payment processor has been like blocked. Provide this kind of information, provide this. And that happened for one business, for one account, I think 4 or 5 times, where you wake up in the morning and you see like you cannot take payments, and then you provide all of the information and they take like 72 hours or something like that to like review the documents. And it's just like, you don't want to have those issues. So you might as well just select something that actually works. And also PayPal fees are pretty high, so you don't want to. I definitely don't recommend this. Like, personal experience, if I can avoid using PayPal, I will do that at any cost. Then we have delivery for health and fitness. So templates for most common pain points. You might say, well, clients pay me to build them custom programs, and yes, they do. But you have to understand one thing. So we discussed target audience and your ideal client persona and how they're going to have very similar pains and problems, meaning most of your clients have the same problems. There are some caveats for each client, but what you want to do is create templates for most common pain points and adjust them based on the client's needs. This will save you so much time, and your client will be able to start training much sooner, so it will kind of give them a quick win just because, okay, I received this, I can start this. I haven't been to the gym for years, and now I don't have a program, but I paid and then I had to wait like a week for a program. Instead, you send them in like 2 days or a day, saying like, hey, this is the program. I stayed overnight just so you can start working out, because I know you want to kick things off as soon as possible. Higher perceived value, just like that. Less work for you. Then you have like instructional videos. So if you're like a fitness coach, you can film videos explaining how to do the exercises. And again, once people see you showing how to do the exercises, that's higher perceived value. Because if they go on the, let's say, Trainerize and they see someone else showing how to do the exercises, well, it feels very generic. And filming those videos, just dedicate like few days, go to the gym, get like permission to film, and that's it. Like, it's going to be so much more valuable for your clients. And for my like clients, I actually film all of my videos and all of the instructions, how to do certain things with ads and how to position themselves and messaging and how to do all kinds of lead generation. I talk about everything. I don't use anything generic from YouTube. So keep that in mind. Then ask for feedback. This is very, very important. So once you onboard someone, you give them a quick win, and then you ask them for feedback. How was the onboarding? What did you like? What didn't you like? Collect that data. Then once they start training, they have the outcome, they achieve the results, and ask for feedback again. Collect that data. Once you have enough data, make changes. And you're gonna make your program so good that people will have less and less bad things to say about your programming and service, and as a result, there's going to be higher perceived value for future clients who you can then charge more. So you're always building and improving your business this way. So that is it for optimizing your service delivery. Next up is client acquisition. I'll see you in the next one.